There is no way she expects us to believe that this photo was taken 7 weeks apart from this photo. I mean, Lily is like double her size. And also, Archie's hair is suddenly some dark brunette color. Really? This is unheard of.
Folks, the world of Meghan Markle's Instagram account isn't all rainbow fruit platters, all right? And honey, and dead dogs, all right? I don't know what she thinks she's doing, but the operatives, alleged Meghan Markle, alleged Prince Harry, who go by the name the Meganator 5000, Captain Cuck, Ginger Sizzle Nuts himself. She talks about how she curates her posts and all this stuff. It's nonsense. Something's not adding up. And I'm going to explain it all to you and why this all seems to be a big fake, okay? See this photo right here? We're going to get back to that in 2 seconds. Let me show you this, okay? So this is allegedly her mom and the little Scheissmeist, what would be now known as the Dark Markle, okay? I don't know, mom looks real young there, okay? Moving on. Oh, baby. Here's another controversy. On Mother's Day, Eyebrows over here doesn't even thank Dorito, the scat champion, Louisiana, 1964. Oh, baby, I can't believe you didn't thank your mommy. Bitch, I can't believe you didn't thank me for all I've done for you. Please. We could have sat at home and listened to smooth jazz, and I could have but no, you didn't want to spend time with your mama. Hell, you didn't even thank me on Instagram, you little bitch. Listen, I find it bizarre that the one she trots out to the wedding, she don't thank, okay? All right, now look at the size a little better here, all right? Keep an eye on this, okay? Now we're gonna move up here, right? Why is she, in her old photos, she's never really looking at the camera? It's odd. It's odd, right? She's got her eyes closed. She's clapping. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to get down here. This is going to be real telling right here. This was, remember, they were making, now keep an eye on this, okay? Because this is going to give away the whole kit and caboodle right here. Scheissmeist, here's another thing, folks. Always in the pajamas, number one. Number two, they're never doing anything besides walking in the garden, walking on the ground, or they're at the breakfast table, or in there's some breakfast things going on. That's it. It's kitchen, or the garden, or the other thing. Listen, allegedly on this property, they got a tennis court, they got a swimming pool, they got, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they have a little, like a mini golf course on there, or a putting green. There's no pictures of them playing putt-putt or croquet or throwing the ball. Nothing. Playing tennis, goofing around, playing on the tennis court. I mean, you could get the back of their heads. Nope. Everything revolves around weirdness, okay? But watch this video. Now, you saw little Betty right there, okay? So you gandered her size. Now, also, look how frail Sharkle Markle is, okay? Sharkle Markle weighs about 85 pounds. She's probably 4'11", okay? Now, don't forget, they were making all these cookies before they went to, oh, please, the Drew Barrymore show. The best show on daytime television, if you don't know. Now, look how frail she is, okay? Keep that in mind, all right? Look at the frailness, okay? This is not a sturdy lady. Making all these cookies for the Drew Barrymore show. Now, right here. He's standing on that stool, and she's kissing his forehead, okay? Meanwhile, he's pulling away, all right? He's pulling away. He just wants to eat his cookies. She's got to pull him in, okay? Look at the size here, okay? All right, keep that in mind. See the cable all draped over the table here, and this person might be a photographer or somebody holding the cable, and this person's doing something, and they're setting up a shoot. And remember, she's never on the phone. She never looks at the phone, but for some reason, she's got a phone in her hand. And this dog is Mamma Mia, okay? Named after a Broadway play. Now, this says, this is our week as ever official, behind the scenes from the shoot at my house. Why would you have to say that? My house. Okay? Now, also, the dog, okay, looks... Now, if a dog's typically begging or something like that and you haven't trained it properly, most of the time if it expects food, you would think it would be head up, kind of... The dog looks like it's looking at what she's looking at. Like, how'd that shot come out? Nah, yeah, bitch, you don't look good. And the tail's down. Not wagging, not nothing. And clearly she hasn't trained the dog not to beg, and this is obviously bizarre behavior, but okay. And then this is a weird shot. All right, so keep that in mind. My house, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, we're going to get to this photo as a kid. All right? Now, this looks innocent enough, right? She's a little Girl Scout or whatever they're called. Yeah, Girl Scout, right? Who in the hell has ever held something that you're displaying for somebody to take a photo with your ring fingers? She don't even have the pinky involved over here. And she's doing air quotes before air quotes were invented. She was ahead of her time. Right? Who the hell has ever shown somebody something to pose with just the ring fingers? I mean, if these four fingers were burnt in like a deep fryer accident, I get it. But the fact that she's just holding on to these with her ring fingers is bizarre. Like, these fingers should have been holding something else, and this was poorly shopped. Does that make sense? Okay, moving on. Now, we're going to get to this photo. Now, this is a very telling photo, because this is going to give you the geometry of a Markle, right? From the front to the back, okay? Now, if you go from the 10 head... straight in a straight line, if you go down from the 10 head in a straight line, you get to the fupa. It stops at the foop. Okay, so this fupa line and the 10 head, pretty much a straight line. Now, you go to the back of the cone, right? You go to the back of the cone. Well, back of the cone will be right here. You go straight down, you're hitting those shoulders, right? The Markle shoulders. Now, after the Markle shoulders, you got a steep drop. Nothing stopping that, right? Just going straight to the ground, like off of a 10-headed building, if you will, right? There is nothing here to stop anything. There is nothing here, okay? This is flat, okay? 10 to foop, cone to nothing, okay? Cone to the ground. Now, moving on. Now, you're going to expect... Now, keep this one. Don't forget this one. Now, Archibald here, again, bizarrely placed in the garden where their feet don't even look like they're actually making imprints in the ground. Okay? Bizarre shot. He's walking. He's, like, running or skipping. I don't know. This doesn't make sense. Why is it black and white? Why is his color pop more than the rest of the colors? There's an outline of them. I'm not saying there is or any sort of thing going on here. It's just bizarre. Okay? Where are they going? What is to see here? More bullshit and trees and flowers? I mean, what is the point of this? Where's he skipping to? Oh, please, Archibald, there's Daddy planted when I came back from Ukraine, I planted a landmine over here. Now, come on, I want to show it to you guys, please. Let's see who can step on the landmine first, Archie, please. It'll be fun. Now, we go here. This is the House of the Lonely Sun, all right? There is a house in Mexico, all right? Where Archibald was alone. Listen. So you got the House of the Lonely Sun here, right? Okay. So gander his height, okay? All right, here we go. Now we're going to go up to here. Okay? So this is the frail Markle. Okay? Frail Markle. Look. So remember, Archie was standing on that thing, and she was head to head with him. Okay? When he was at the kitchen. What was that? 2 months ago when she was at Drew? Now this kid is gained a foot, apparently. Foot's here and foot's here, right? Both the kids have ginormous feet. Then you go to this photo right here, right? Where Archie's clearly got some type of red hair. Little Betty's leg is way smaller. Foot is way smaller. Okay? Archie, by the way, who in their right mind would post this photo? Okay? By the way, look at her badunkadunk. It is in gonzo. Okay? What is going on? All of a sudden, and by the way, the other thing is this. You're going to tell me her frail frame. Now, here's the other thing. Is this kid, little Betty on the right here, does this kid have a foot on this planter? Like, no offense. Have you ever tried to grip on? First of all, she's not holding on to the neck, which is bizarre. Okay? So where's her other foot? Oh, please, she's probably getting all she wrought in the bowls. Megs is teaching the young. So she's got a bizarre grip here. Where's her other hand holding on to? How is this being supported? This makes no sense. And this is a 3-year-old? You're going to tell me the 3-year-old has the, the strength? There's no support. There's nothing to support here. This makes no sense. Like, this makes zero sense on how somebody would be able to accomplish this unless little Betty has her foot long enough to be planted for a base on this planter. How does any of this make any sense? It doesn't. And then also his hair's dark. And for some reason, it's all like loosey-goosey back here when every other photo, it's like totally matted, totally comes forward, no problemo. But now it's all of a sudden like some static clean got to it or something. Something is very off on this. All of her photos are very off. Okay? And then obviously they cut out her feet and show you more of this nonsense just so they can have these two palm trees, which, by the way, look like they're superimposed there. They don't even look like they're actually there. Look how bright the palm trees look compared to the rest of the foliage. Does this make any sense? Does this look like this? Does any of this make any sense, folks? Look how bright these are compared to the rest of the green. Because the sun's hitting them differently? Get out of here. Stop it. Something doesn't make sense, folks. Let me know your thoughts. Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.